Greetings, peeps. So, I have some guitars that I consider unholy. What I mean by that is aesthetically, they're menacing, and playability wise, I am able to do absolutely whatever I want to get the most almost disturbing and intense rhythms and whatever I feel like at the time that's just overwhelming. I can just throw into the guitar and reproduces everything perfectly. One of them is my Schecter Hellraiser Deluxe. This was probably my first guitar that was along the lines of like mid-range or high-end to me at the time, and it is an absolute monster playability-wise, and it just looks very dark. I typically would use this for anything like more industrial metal that would require the feeling of me just digging into everything and to kind of give it my all. And this, I have deemed Hellboy, just does it beautifully. My other guitar that is without a doubt an absolute menace to me is my LTD F50. It is a honestly just more so budget oriented guitar that I turned into a black beast, and my wife actually recommended the name Hades. I dug it, and this is my go-to for most black metal. It plays it so beautifully, and in a weird way I just have this beautiful connection with it, and as cheap as it was, it just gives me everything I want. Now, with that in mind, I have an unholy duo here. I believe an unholy trinity is necessary. So to be quite frank, those of you that have seen some of my previous videos regarding this Schecter Apocalypse, you know how I fell in love with this guy whenever I opened it and whenever I looked at it. And it is amazing. However, whenever I was looking at a guitar that I can get back to having a Floyd Rose or a floating trim with, this was honestly not the first and only guitar that I considered. There was another one, and I got this because I wanted something more unique, something that I didn't necessarily have. However, in doing so, I began to obtain buyer's remorse that I didn't get the other one, because this other one I have actually played. It played amazingly, and it looked amazing just as much as this one, if not more, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy this guy, but one thing that just bothers the living shit out of me is the way the inlays on the fretboard are. Just kind of how the fretboard looks a little bit grayer, but I guess with the Apocalypse aged kind of aesthetic that this guy has, I guess that's what they were trying to go for on the fretboard. Among me having that buyer's remorse, I spoke to my better half about it. She basically told me that if it doesn't financially mess you up, then go for it. Now, bear in mind, we both try and make sure that I don't have too many instruments, because I have a lot. But I really, really wanted this guy. And so, I got it. Oh, it's not Jackson, but you'll see. Not really sure how best to go about this, but yeah, we're just gonna get into it. And there she is, Schecter SLS Evil Twin. Yes, sir. The interesting thing about this guy, this is my first guitar with neck through construction. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is a used instrument. As you can see, there's a place there. And there's a little indentation there. But that is not bad by any means. We'll just... Wait a minute. That's odd. Did they lose the original tremolo and so they made another one? Actually, you know what? Let's see what that bridge level is like. That's pretty flush, actually. Nice. No idea what tuning this is. I'd venture a guess it's an E standard, but we're gonna go give her a whirl. Alrighty, so we got this guy hooked up, all in here. We're gonna test out all the wirings first. We do have signal. So I'm gonna use just my standard Ignite Emissary amp sim and then my standard diesel V30 IR. Let's get this guy going and see what it can do. Well, the Fishman seem to work. Sure why it's fading back so easily. Oh, must have that sustaining icon, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how to operate that kind of thing yet. I think it needs to be tuned up a little bit. Get the tuner going on this thing, actually. Okay, so I can't get to them all right now, mainly just because I gotta let this thing settle and then let everything acclimate. Then I'll change the strings and then get it in the tuning that I plan to have it in, the D flat, and then we'll go from there. But now, since I got it up reasonably tuned, that works. Although now I kind of need a... Oh, never mind. Let's just jam. I absolutely love this. This is amazing. Those fretboard inlays, Roman numerals, gorgeous. I love this thing. I love this guy. I really do. What I can tell, there's nothing to complain about. I think this just needs a good cleanup, and we're gonna get to shredding. The frets look amazing on this, like brand new, damn polished as well. So yeah, really excited for this. Excited to see what comes about with this. But I will catch you guys in the next video. I have to get this name. I'll ask my wife. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Interesting, a little odd. Oh shit, I don't remember how to play this.